Hello, my name is Camille Anderson, and I visited Riverside Arena, which is home of the Austin Bruins, along with the Austin Packers high school team there. It is located at 501 2nd Avenue Northeast in Austin, Minnesota. The facility was built in 1973, and it is also managed. So, the first picture that you're going to be able to see here is actually the main lobby. This is also where Austin Bruins tickets are sold. Um, I would actually say this is a negative because it can get um, really backed up in here. You can see actually in this next photo, this is where everyone enters into the arena. So during the Austin Bruins games and Packer games, sometimes buying tickets and then trying to get all the people into the arena, I guess it can get just really backed up and just kind of start getting inefficiently there. Another negative actually I would say about this arena is also where the Austin Bruins sell their merchandise. This little area is actually the main offices for the arena. So I would say that this would be a negative because it's so packed up in there, and I think that since they are, two different companies, that they should have merchandise and with offices. So I would definitely say that's a negative. This next picture that you'll see is a hallway down to just the four locker rooms that are just for anyone, and then there's two other locker rooms there for varsity. This is actually one of the views of the locker rooms right here. As you can see, they're all about the same size. So this is just one of the four. And then this one is actually the only locker room that has showers in it. So out of the four, only one of them has it. The two varsity teams have theirs, but for other youth or public skates, there isn't any other locker room that has showers available. I would say this is a negative because I think most places for locker rooms should have showers available for people to use. This would be one of the positives of the facility. This is where the players sit on the benches along with the penalty boxes and the scoreboard box. I would say this is a positive because the benches, the glass, and the boards are all newer in the past 5 years. So this is a positive. This would be the women's restroom that everyone would use. It's a good sized restroom, lots of stalls, lots of room. So I definitely say that this is a positive. This is the men's, a little bit smaller, not as big as the women's, and I would probably say to that they should have made this just a little bit bigger. These next few pictures are the overview on top of the ice. I would definitely say that this is one of the biggest positives of the facility. The benches are actually kind of where the glass stops on the top, so it's a really good view for people sitting in the benches, and I just think it's a great quality for the facility. And you can see there the scoreboards, the big screen, scoreboards on each side, which is nice. Another positive right here is just a handicap accessibility to get on the stands. Concession stands, I would actually say a negative. This is the only concession stands that they have, and I would say for having a few thousand people in there for the Austin Bruins games, I would definitely say that they could have had another concession stand. These are some vending machines, the only vending machines in the arena. Would also say that this might be a little negative just because there's not many and there's no one for people outside in the lobby. This is a window that is never used that goes outside of the concession stand to outdoors. Pretty pointless window. It hasn't been used for years, I guess. Also, the biggest negative that I would say of the arena is the parking lot, which is a huge flood zone, and I definitely think that there is a way to fix it, building a wall of some sort, but a huge negative. So, while touring this facility, there's a lot of good points. some negative points along as well. Some things that I would change, however, would be the locker rooms. I wish that there was showers in each of the locker rooms. I just think that that should be given to anyone who uses the locker rooms. Another thing would be there should be a different spot for merchandise instead of it being right in the offices. I would also say the concession stands. I wish there was another concession stand just to make it easier for fans out there. There shouldn't be, long lines. It's just harder. It's unsafe if something ever happened and, trying to get people through that area. It would definitely be a hassle. And also the parking lot being a flood zone. I think that for the facility being there so long and it being a flood zone for so long that there should be some kind of a issue that should have been resolved by now. Just because it does cost them, a lot of money to make sure there are repairs in um, the parking lot. There's safety issues that you always have to make sure. But what I would say I learned from taking this tour at Riverside Arena would be that there's many important aspects and important parts into creating a facility to make sure it's operating efficiently and also that safety measures are always being looked at. So I would definitely say this opened up my eyes to um, what it takes to make sure a safety and efficient facility is being built. Thank you.